Welcome back this noon. Linda Barch from the Bruce Company is on the phone today taking your plant and garden questions. That number is 270-9933. Hi, Linda.
Hi, Josh.
How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. It's beautiful.
All right. Well, let's get right to the calls. We are going to start with Janelle from Blanchardville. Janelle, what's your question?
It is about the rhubarb starters. If it shoots out a seed, packet, do we take that off so that the rhubarb plant keeps growing, or do we leave it on? What do we do?
Yes, when we start to get warmer, the rhubarb does start to develop seed heads, so you prune it off as soon as possible so energy does not go into that seed production. Plus, that area then becomes very bitter. You wouldn't eat that, so get rid of that. You can harvest a little bit longer, but eventually you stop cutting rhubarb about July.
All right, our next caller is Sylvia from Madison. Sylvia, what's your question? Sylvia? Sylvia must not be there. We'll move on to our next caller there. We've got Daryl from Stoughton's. Daryl, what's your question? Daryl?
I don't hear Daryl.
Daryl, are you there?
No, this is Paula.
Oh, Paula, well, what's your question?
I have a question about a dahlia. One of my dahlias that I've planted, the leaves are very, very limp. And I don't know if it's because too much water, not enough water, something else. The other two dahlias next to it are fine.
The other two dahlias are doing what, Paula?
Yes. I have 3 dahlias planted.
Yes.
One of them, the leaves are very limp. The other 2 look perfectly fine.
Okay. And if you've been watering them all the same, and if they might be in separate containers, but if it's limp, try watering it once. Make sure that it's not in a container. You want to have drainage. But if
it's not in a container, it's in the ground.
Oh, it's in the ground. All right. Well, then
Yeah.
I'm concerned with the rain that we've had. I think that maybe there's some rot that is going on, and you may have lost that one. It may not regenerate if the whole plant is looking bad. Thank goodness it's just the one.
All right, we'll move on to our next caller. Who do we have on the line right now? Is there anybody there? How about now? Who do we have on the line right now?
Patsy.
Hi, what is your question?
Okay, I have a calla lily, and I have put it in the basement for 2 years and bring it up, and it comes back. And so this year it's doing really well, but it's really getting full in there. And I was wondering, when do I need to repot that, and what do I do about that?
Well, if it's looking nice and healthy, this is actually probably a fine time to do that. You sort of treat it like a house plant since you've been overwintering it in the basement. Upsize it by a container that's about 2 inches bigger than the existing one, because you don't want to go a whole lot larger at any given time. And I much prefer containers that have a drainage hole. You have less likelihood of it rotting, especially since you put it outside during the summer.
So it's just still in a pot, though. So I need to just repot it now?
Yes, just repot it and put it in a pot that's about 2 inches wider than the existing one. So if it's in a 10-inch, move it up to like a 12-inch.
All right, that's all the time we have. Thank you for all the callers. And Linda, thank you and enjoy your day.